Hey, before we start, here's something wild. Native speakers break grammar rules constantly. But there's a difference between breaking rules for style and making mistakes that confuse people. Today, we're looking at 4 grammar mistakes that are so common. Even your English teacher probably hears them from advanced learners. And yes, they're probably mistakes you're making right now. Let's fix them together. This is the classic mistake. You say, "I'm boring," when you mean, "I'm bored." Here's the psychology. We think about ourselves first, right? So our brain wants to say, "I am boring." But that means you are the one causing boredom to others. When you're bored, the boredom is happening to you. So it's, "I'm bored." The ed form shows you received the feeling. The ing form shows you caused it. Quick test. "I'm confusing" means you're confusing other people. "I'm confused" means you don't understand something. Make sense? So many learners say, "I'm interested for cooking," or "interested for learning languages." Stop. Right there. It's always "interested in." But here's what's confusing. You might say, "interested in learning languages" with a gerund. That's correct. The problem is people think "for" works because they're thinking about purpose. But "interested in" is the fixed phrase. You wouldn't say "interested for." Just like you wouldn't say "good for English," you'd say "good at English." These prepositions with adjectives are like passwords. You have to use the exact right one or the door doesn't open. This one breaks native speakers' hearts. You say, "I'm used to work early in the morning," wrong. It's, "I'm used to working early in the morning." Here's why. Used to, meaning accustomed to, is always followed by a gerund, which is the ing form. But, and this is the confusing part, used to, meaning did regularly in the past, is followed by the base verb. So, "I'm used to working here," that's your routine now. But, "I used to work here," that's what you did before. Same words. Totally different grammar because they're different meanings. English is trolling us. Honestly. Here's the sneaky one that even sounds right when you say it wrong. You write, "Although I still wanted to go." That comma is killing your credibility. Although is a subordinating conjunction. It connects 2 complete clauses and has no comma. So it's, "Although I was tired, I still went." However. However is different. It's an adverb and it needs specific punctuation. You can say, "I was tired. However, I still went," or "I was tired. However, I still went," but never, "Although I still went." The position of these words changes everything. This is why reading published English matters. You'll start noticing these patterns naturally. Here's the thing. Grammar isn't about being correct or impressing teachers. It's about being clear. When you say, "I'm boring," instead of, "I'm bored," you're literally saying something different. Your listener has to work to figure out what you mean. And that's exhausting for them. The mistakes we covered today, they're not about rules for rules' sake. They're about communication. The more you get these details right, the less mental energy native speakers waste trying to understand you. That's when conversations flow naturally. Want to level up even more? Start noticing these patterns in content you consume, podcasts, videos, articles. Your brain is an incredible pattern recognition machine. Use it, and drop a comment telling me which mistake you've been making. We've all made these.